Hello everybody, it's the LG here again. So anyway, I think the ARRL is really neat. Um, they've been around longer than I've been alive. And when I got my general class ham radio license in 1978, I believe it was, I used their license manual, general class, to study and to get my license. So I'm going to go back to them again for this next time around here. I'm going to set myself a goal too. I'm going to set myself a goal of by the end of 2025 to have that extra class ticket. Got to do something. Got to set a goal here. And I like this organization. Yeah, it's ARRL, and they think they're the FCC, and then blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of, opinions on them, and that's okay. I don't really care. I just look at this organization as being kind of an information database of amateur radio everything, I like these guys, so I'm going to stick with them. So anyway, I'm going to sort of probably look into this licensing and education area. And, there's a lot in here concerning licensing. And their study material, I think, is pretty good. From what I can tell about their products for getting an amateur radio license, their way seems to be more, I think it would take longer probably to get your license going with their study material, because it's kind of like their textbooks. It's kind of like you're learning something instead of just memorizing questions. I don't know. That's just my opinion on their whole licensing study material for that. But they have a lot. The ARRL handbook is like the Bible of ham radio. It's just filled with information, and I think there's people out there that have been collecting the handbook since it began. I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody's Ham Shack radio library with every ham radio ARRL handbook ever published. My dad had one from, I think it was 1955 or whatever, and that thing was awesome. Had some really good information in there. Very complex, everything you need to know is in that handbook. So anyway, I think this is going to be my choice. And I'm going to set for study material for the extra class. Let's just take a quick look and see what they have. I'm going to take a quick look, because you can look at this stuff yourself, but all these links here, there's a lot of info for learning. Here's the Gordon West study material, I guess, is pretty good as well. Here's all his books here. Technician General Extra Class. I kind of think maybe this is probably ridiculous, but I'd almost want to get all these books, the Technician, the General, and the Extra, and just study all of them, because I just feel like that would be a good way for me to get a well-rounded re-education in the hobby of where it's gone since the 70s, because I'm kind of lost, I can watch videos on people doing FT8, and I've learned how to do it a little bit, but I like running through a technical course to learn something proper. It's kind of how I look at it. There's more and more and more in here. I like this because it looks like there's a lot of resources for learning here. But I just like this. I like this this organization. Yeah, it's a nonprofit. It's a .org. Only thing about .org nonprofit is that if it's a .org, why do they advertise radio equipment in here? I don't get that. There's Like here's ICOM. It's a .org. Why you got information? Why are you advertising? I don't understand. Somebody can probably explain that. Even in QST magazine. It's always been that way, though. I've always enjoyed the actual magazine. Oh, yeah, that's something else. Join the membership and I get a free subscription, either or paper or electronic to QST. I did get the magazines by paper at one time because I'm kind of from that era where we kind of cherish the magazines, but I think I'm going to just go digital and then go back to reading old stuff. They have every single QST from early 1900s on. I like reading the old stuff. To me, that's really cool. So a big digital library that I can access by my membership. Want to do that as well. I don't know. To me, there's a lot of benefits by going back to the ARRL and sticking with them. ARRL, Amateur Radio Relay League. Anyway. See you later, folks. The big 73s out to everybody. N24s. CLG, good night. See you later. Oh, yeah.